Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we're on Erlenberg in a blizzard and we are in the tornado. We have Minivan, we have Peasy, and we are going to have some fun. Sorry for the other guys that I can't ever seem to freaking remember, but oh, Terror's in this one. I just saw his name and I don't remember who else was in this one. But either way, so me and Peasy, as you can see, are in the M55 Tornadoes. Of course, I'm in the only Tornado. Everybody else is in just a normal M55. There's only one Tornado. But it doesn't matter. Now, a lot of people are going, what are you doing? Why are you driving towards a castle? And generally speaking, you're right. It's a blizzard. It's kind of a low risk at this point. I've got excellent crew on this. I've got 15 perks, a lot of the camo perks. They're not going to see me. Just to put it in perspective, I've not been in a blizzard and had a bat chat 10 feet from me in a bush when I was in a bush sitting still and he didn't know I was there. So it's a very, very sneaky tank when I want it to be. That being said, I'm going to try to help our buddies out that are pushing towards the castle early. Shot out on the E50. There's 586. How that shot managed to hit to the right of him is beyond me, but, you know, RNG and all that good stuff. T10 and E50 are both right there. If I can get a good shot on either of these guys, I'll be a happy man. But they're backing off and shot out on T10. 446. That was actually a direct hit and I barely touched it. Gotta love it. We just hit the front of his armor, so it blocked a good chunk of the high explosive. But our guys are getting overwhelmed over here, which, you know, it happens. You take a gamble when you try to take the castle this early that their team isn't going to be here, but their team all came here. And shot out on the T10. There's 800 and I ammo-racked him. Unfortunately, we didn't get to pop him, you know, because backside to an 8-inch howitzer, it should have been a paddling. But all of our eyes are gone, which means I need to get out of here. Peasy gets the kill on the T10. I'm going to go ahead and take this moment for a tactical retreat. I say a tactical retreat anytime I'm trying to reposition so to not die. But I'm going to keep trying to fight. I just don't want to die. So that's what's that is a tactical retreat. When you're repositioning to get a better position to fight from, that's tactical. When you're running away because you're going to die and you have no intentions of shooting back ever again, that is just being a coward. So, tactical retreat when necessary. If you're going to die anyway, you might as well start shooting. You know, go down fighting. Never go down with one in the chamber, you know. So, always try to fire that last shot you have in your cannon. Because, like I said, you're going to miss 100% of the shots you don't take. But that being said, they are in the cap. There's two captors. We've got a Black Prince and a no-knee. And I can't hit either of them at this point. So, sorry about that. Was in the middle of yawning. Anyway, Peasy finally got his M55. He's been trying to get the M55 for a while, but of course the M55 is the 8-inch howitzer version. The M53 has the 155 gun. Now this Black Prince is right in the open, shot out. There's 661, and wait for it. Hopefully they finish him. He's tracked, and there's Peasy with the double team. Good work, Peasy. Now, I don't mind somebody else coming in and cleaning up after me. I really don't. A kill's a kill. Get them off the board. That's what I always say. Now, what I do mind is when you shoot at a guy and you mark him and then somebody shoots him before your shot gets there. That drives me insane. But when you mark a guy, say, hey, I shot this guy, he's trapped, finish him, and the guy finishes him, there's nothing wrong with it. Alright, so this Oni is still begging for it. Now, I believe that's Big Minivan in the water there. Shot out on the Oni. We hit him for 395, splashed off the front of his tank. I believe Peasy hit him for 400. So we just took out a good chunk of his health. And, unfortunately, Big Minivan is getting chewed up there in the middle. He's in a Waffentrager Panzer IV, and he's got no armor. Shot out on T-29, and we overshoot him. But he had to get in there to reset the cap. Somebody has to, you know. Alright, so I really want to get this T-29. And these two T-29s are slugging it out. Neither of them can pin each other. They're just sitting there tracking each other over and over again. Finally, the one T-29 gets him, and if he stays there, I can get a shot on the side of his turret. Game over for him. 15 damage. Woo! First kill of the game. 15 damage. That's not exactly a paddling, but it's a gun off the board no matter what. So E-50's charging our location. Alright, this is where it starts to get a little iffy. Now, Peasy jokingly says, "Oh, Spartan, I'm going to need you to spot him." I said, "Alright, I'll spot him." He's like, "No, I'm not being serious." I said, "No, I am." I said, "Just make sure you hit him." So I light up the E-50. E-50's coming in to kill both of us, and Peasy doesn't disappoint. Thank God. You know, I love Peasy, don't get me wrong. I give him a lot of crap, and I give him a lot of crap in person as well, because it's like RNG. Alright, Peasy's like RNG. You just never know what you're gonna get. It's like Peasy's like a box of chocolates. We put a shot on the last note of that guy. Unfortunately, he dipped down into the river most likely, so we didn't hit him. But here we go. We are losing this match by 2 tanks. And it's gonna, I think it's gonna get worse than that. But we have the puncher's chance. We have 2 M55 8-inch howitzers. All we gotta do is just aim, take our time, and get good shots. And hopefully our teammates don't scout. I just need your eyes. Stay alive. As you can see, Minivan is still alive. So we've still got the best tank destroyer player that I know. Okay. As if on cue. You can't make that stuff up. Like, how do you do that? Okay, so Minivan is now dead. That leaves us with an unknown tank destroyer and an unknown scout. That scout's going to go get himself killed probably without giving us a target, because it's a blizzard. He's going to go scout and we won't be able to see. Now we have a Su-100M in the middle, and that's exactly what we have, I believe, on our, or are we in a Panzerstaffel? I think we have a Panzerstaffel. Now I am just waiting for the Su-100 to come out. Just go a little bit further, Su-100. I've got an 8-incher waiting for you. No, you don't want to come out? Then I'm like, okay, well, I've got enough splash on this thing. I can probably splash the building and kill him. And unfortunately, he just, it's like he knows that I'm going to hit him the moment he comes out around the corner. Now our scout goes in, takes a good shot into him. That was a very good play by the scout. But unfortunately, he sat still. You cannot sit still in a scout when there are 2 arties left on the board. That's going to be a paddling. And it was. So now it is 3 versus 6. This just got real. Alright, me and Peasy are going to have to be on our point. And I missed my chance right there. I should have took the shot right there to end it. The heavy tanks are pushing in. We've got to stop these guys. They're going to kill our St. Emil. That's what it is. A St. Emil. St. Emil's pushing. Oh, tank destroyer's coming in. He just derps and shot out. Got the first tank destroyer. That's 1 tank destroyer down. I'm reloading. I call Peasy. I say, can you hit the other guy? Peasy's like, negative. I'm shooting at a heavy tank. I'm like, alright, don't worry about it. The guy retreats back into his spot. Peasy gets the heavy tank. That's a good start. I'm about to be reloaded. Can I get a good one? That guy's held up behind the building. It's now 2 arties and 2 tanks versus 1 tank and 2 arties. I'm liking this odds better. So I'm going to reposition. And this is a tactical reposition. I can't hit the guy. Why sit and wait for him to come to me when I can go to him? Now I'm going to do the opposite of go to him. I'm going to go far enough out that in this snowstorm, he's not going to be able to spot me, and I'm going to be able to turn and then shoot behind the building. And watch how this works out. Now Peasy's trying to talk to me in the party. He's like, "Oh my god!" And all of our guys that were in, that was Deluxe Bullet was the other guy. Sorry about that, Deluxe. I knew there was another person, I just couldn't think of you. So Deluxe Bullet was the other teammate in this game. But all of those guys left assuming that we're going to fumble this away, and that's fine. Because it happens, but I get to a position where I can actually shoot behind the building, and the rest is going to be history for this 100M. Because he's been perfectly safe. He just sits here, right? He doesn't have to do anything. And shot out. Goodbye, Sue 100M. That leaves 1 T-29 and 2 artillery. Oh, the 2 artillery just shoved in. What are they doing? They're trying to end it. And one gets caught by the tank destroyer. I've got a good shot on the other one. I don't know exactly what he's doing, but he's trying something goofy. So I'm going to get him off the board and shot out. And it hits the building. What kind of rotten luck is that? So I'm going to reload and I'm going to try to get another hit on him. Meanwhile, Peasy's like, "I'm going to go in and shotgun him." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." If you get there to shotgun him before I can reload and shoot this guy, you know, he's yours. So I'm loaded in. There's no way I miss this next shot. He's coming out. And shot out. Goodbye, Mr. Tank. Alright, now we have to make a strategic decision. We have 3 minutes 40 seconds to cap the base. Now right now we have 2 people in the cap. That's plenty of time to cap the base. I'm going to go look for the last guy. That was the plan. Alright, so I'm going to go look for the last guy, and then the unthinkable happens. Our guaranteed win starts to slip away because the guy that was in a tank destroyer in the base decides he wants to go look for the last guy. Well, we can't all look for the last guy because we need to guarantee a win. What if we don't find him? It's a blizzard. He could be hiding anywhere. So I make the decision, hey, I need, you know, Peasy, stay in the cap. I'll come back. We'll cap it together. That guarantees us the win. And then if he finds him, we can fire from the cap. It's not that big a deal. But this way we guarantee the win either way. There's no sense in fumbling a win on a guy that could be anywhere. So I drive and I get off the bridge because they knew we were at the bridge. And then I want to turn back towards our guy because he was driving in the direction of their spawn. And it looks like the last tank that's alive is AFK. Now, I don't know if he got a message or if he just went straight towards our spawn for no reason. But he's spotted. Peasy puts a shot on him, and I put a shot out, and game over. 734 damage. Our 5th kill of the game. 8 hits. We clutch it out. 3v6. No problem. Me and Peasy put in the work. Our platoon total ended up with a crucial contribution. I'm top of the leaderboard with 42. Peasy got 39. That was a great game. So if you like what we're doing, punch that like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.